Hey everybody, it's Rick O'Shea playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. We've got to get in some action in the Watch and Learn versus event starring Taskmaster. He's a super 4-star character. I wish we could play him being boosted more often, and he is definitely boosted in his special event that basically is always out during the game's anniversary. Let's jump in and see if we can win about 3 battles here in a row. And there's some other really good characters that happen to be boosted as well for playing along with Taskmaster. So we'll get him in every fight, and then we'll probably play Okoye and Apocalypse, Kitty Pryde, and Old Man Logan are all part of the kind of like the anniversary fan voted favorites, characters that get basically showcased around this anniversary time every year. And then on the 4 stars, we've got Captain Marvel, Medusa, X-Force Wolverine as some other of the 4-star favorites. And we'll see more down a little bit lower in this list, like Polaris, Juggernaut, and such. Let's jump into a battle. You've got to see this guy. We'll play with Captain Marvel. We'll look at Taskmaster's abilities because you can select the specific ability type from his 3 different standard ability sets as you play him. I think it's really super great. We'll grab Medusa in here. I think we're going to find a way to win with this team. So what do we want to do in this case? Well, we'll definitely use Taskmaster and his blue. He basically learned the Do As Peggy Says ability from Peggy Carter, and it's pretty much, like I've said before, one of the best stuns in the entire game. Of course, in the 4-star realm, it's just super. It's expensive, but it can do tons of damage. It creates 3 countdown tiles, each dealing 18,730, as long as you have 2 other allies on the team when you play it. But we'll run through his blue here really quickly. Ruthless, Precision. Look at the damage on at this level, just about 32,000 damage. This is the ability learned from Kate Bishop, and then also a countdown on the board where enemies can't gain health at all from any of their abilities, including passive. So that's really kind of cool. Twin Pistols costs 15. It's blue, but it's learned from the Hood, where he destroys a 3x3 block of tiles, including whatever's there, like enemy special tiles, countdowns, or whatever. 1786 damage per tile. 3x3 block is 9. 9 times 1786 is really quite a bit of damage, and unfortunately it does end the turn. Let's scroll back here. Nuts from Above. This is learned from Squirrel Girl, cost 9. Deals 13,956 damage for a cost of 9. That's pretty decent, but also 2,600 plus damage for every enemy special tile on the board, up to 8. So if you take 8 times 2,600 and add it to that 13,900, that can be a huge damage ability, but it has to be if the enemy has specials on the board. Let's go to Speed Shot, one of my favorites. Passive abilities. Well, pretty much the best passive ability in 2-star land. Depends on how much you like the damage from Black Widow on her passive, but I love Speed Shot. 4,700 for up to 4 countdowns if you get an extra move on the board, always placed on purple. And then Billy Club. This is learned from Daredevil, obviously, and at a cost of 9, creates a 3-turn blue countdown tile that stuns for 2 turns, and it's basically just places itself on a blue tile on the board after that. So it can be just a continual stun for the entire match if you can keep that countdown safe. I really think Billy Club is underrated, but hard to compare to Peggy's stun ability. So we'll go with that one. And then we'll run through his black really quickly here. Well, you know what? Let's get into battle, and then we'll talk about the others. Let's get AP boosts. Let's see. Let's go this way. So enemy Taskmaster has decent amount of health as well. Let's target Okoye since she's boosted. We really want to get her taken out as soon as possible. Here's trouble. There's 2 different ways to do a blue match 4 on the board. There's a yellow match 4 at the bottom, and of course Okoye would stack onto match 4 damage from Professor X if they get the chance to make one of those match 4s happen. So I think the smartest move to start with is blue here, and do the match 4 to the right, because that will kind of take out the other options. Well, would have been. Ouch, that is really a lot of damage when it's boosted by Okoye. But that was probably the best move, because it took the potential for match 4s away unless they got lucky, and they got lucky. So what we want to do is probably take Taskmaster down to a certain amount of health, and then try to play the do as Peggy says stun. So it'll stun the 2 non-target enemies, which is Professor X and Okoye. But we got to try to make sure they don't get a match 4 in the meantime. We do want to get Medusa's countdown matched, and here we go. Perfect setup. We are lucky enough to get a blue tile to drop in place on her countdown. So that'll create a couple of strong attack tiles. Watch the purple that Professor X is generating. All right, and what do we want to do here? I'd like to get more blue. It's pretty scattered. Black helps Captain Marvel. Let's do this purple match that drops another match on that entanglement tile. But we really want that countdown to expire a couple times, because when the countdown resolves off the board, Captain Marvel will strengthen our special tiles. Ouch, look at that, 27,000 damage because of that boost from Okoye. They're up to 7 team-up tiles. That is a huge mistake, letting them get that much team-up against us for Okoye's huge damage. Let's go ahead and play Photonic Barrage, or should we save up for Skullcracker? We might want to save up for Skullcracker here, because if we have a hard time getting Peggy's blue going, we could still get a double stun, and if we can take Taskmaster down to the point where the damage knocks him out, it guarantees the other 2 get the stun. So let's work on that. Okay, we need to watch out so that we just can't leave any more match 4s on the board. Matching a friendly special tile generates a good amount of health for our team. Doesn't matter if either team can do that. And check it out, we gained some blue from that match, and we can play Peggy's ability right now. That's perfect. Let's go for it. Do as Peggy says. You want to check the board, make sure those countdowns won't really be too close to each other. So let's worry about Skullcracker next time. Let's go ahead and play Photonic Barrage. That'll generate some strike tiles. Things are going to start looking better now, because we can take Taskmaster out as soon as possible at this point. Attack tiles are getting pretty strong. Got enough purple for Professor X. When he wakes up, that's going to be a potential issue. Should get some yellow for Captain Marvel. Amazing. So the enemy team's strongest color was black. We got the benefit from Captain Marvel's passive for dealing team damage and gaining some of that black AP when they match it. Took Taskmaster out, and here we go. One more turn that they're stunned for. Watch the damage we're going to get from these countdowns. And this is a team of 4 stars, by the way, and we've gotten pretty unlucky with match 4s against us. Love how Taskmaster is displayed at the bottom, how he learned each of the abilities. Let's go ahead and play Executive Decision on that countdown. Check out this damage. 58 21,000 damage on Okoye. That is crazy. And we'll take a chance here. Let's play Hair Metal. It'll spin the board around quite a bit. Maybe we'll get a couple of free matches against Professor X. Didn't, and that was a little bit unfortunate because we're going to take a hit from his purple. Who do we want to do this? I think we need to alleviate this match 4 over there. Let's just do it like this. Keep more attack tiles on the board. Oh man, that's pretty strong. Of course they picked the strongest possible damage ability against us. That is that's a little unfair. We're gonna win this, I just know it. But should have been a landslide for our team. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Kind of want to give them opportunities to match black if it's possible. Professor X is down. There's a black match on the board. I think it'd be funny if we don't take her out here. I bet she goes for it. Oh, we got it. All right. Team of 4 stars beat a very strong boosted Okoye on the opposite team. Let's go into the next match. We'll try to focus on Taskmaster and his black ability. That's some good points there. Let's check this one here too. Boosted Kitty, but not Hela. All right, let's give that a shot. So this time, let's switch our blue to... If they get... Let's learn that ability. They get some special tiles against us. And we'll stick red with where it's at here. Or what do we want to do here? Maybe we'll go... We don't want a countdown on the board because of Kitty Pryde. Bunch of Fiddle Faddle. 21,000 damage if the enemy doesn't have any special tiles. 13.5. It costs 13. We'll run through this really quickly here. Little off the top. Only costs 6. That is learned from Deadpool. At level 5, boosted in this case, it can do 17,800 damage or 40% of the enemy's health, but not more than that maximum. Okay. Level 3 on Oldest Trick in the Book. Learned from Star-Lord. Deals damage plus bonus damage for countdown tiles on the board. So, in fact, this is kind of nice if you're able to play Peggy's Stun, and then the red ability can do a bunch of damage. And check it out if you get maybe up to 6 countdowns on the board. 6 times that 3,700 would really add to that 8,800 for quite a bit. A big punch on Oldest Trick in the Book. Grim Efficiency, I also think this is underrated at level 5. Target damage, not a big deal, but if you have a lot of green AP saved up, when you play this, you get 2 strength, 6, 39 red attack tiles for every green AP, 3 green AP you have. So if you have 9 green AP, you're going to get 6 of those 600 level attack tiles. That is very strong. Yeah, let's go with a little off the top here. We'll just learn that one and jump into it. So we'll try to play we'll try to play all of his abilities. We'll see how that goes. And we're against Kitty, so let's get... Let's get our boosted Okoye in here. She'll be good for yellow. We'll probably stick with Taskmaster for red, black, and blue. And so someone for green. Let's try to win with X-Force Wolverine's green, and we'll just let purple go. Purple does not build up for an enemy ability. It's just a boosted match damage color from Kitty Pryde. Alright, so let's target Hela first. She can be a lot of trouble when Kitty's on the team. If she plays a couple different abilities, especially her black. Okay, let's do... All right, looking good. I want to get black and green pretty much ready to play. Blue's good, but not a big deal. Okay, she's played practiced offense, so if we have an ability that deals damage, Kitty will create some really strong attack tiles from that. So we want to get that matched away or destroyed as quickly as possible. See if we can drop some red over in that area. Not exactly, but we'll take an extra move, and that's going to hit pretty hard. That'll knock Hela right out. Okoye's match damage alone has just been nuts in this one. All right, so a little off the top, we got to get that countdown taken care of first. We can try something. In fact, let's try to get our blue ready. Close, not quite. There we go. Lucky on that match 4. Okay, so can we get our blue set up? I don't see it, so let's play X-Force just to destroy some X shapes in the board. Thought that might help us line up some blue. It didn't really work. Surgical Strike is a big hit, but I really want to play Skullcracker here because it'll be perfect damage to take enemy Taskmaster out. Let's see what we get for some random matches. Really good. Cool. Okay. Set this up over a blue. We'll see if we get it. There we go. Extra move, though. Can't pass that up. Skullcracker. For the win with Okoye's boost. Wow, that was pretty crazy. Lots more we could have done there. We'll go into one more battle. We have to play Taskmaster's red in the next match, and well, that might have been a good match. Let's see. Here we go. That's exactly what we want. We want to take on Kitty with our own boosted Kitty Pryde, and I want to play in this case. Didn't get any use of that one, but we'll play Grim Efficiency here because with Kitty on our team boosting those attack tiles that are already really strong, that's going to be great. And let's see. Oh, forgot to change his blue. Let's go to, in this case, we'll just try Speed Shot for fun. And for the black, could pick a bunch of different things. Maybe, let's see. Didn't talk through all of his black abilities. Sniper Rifle, cost 15, so super expensive. This is learned from Gray Suit Black Widow. 18,900 damage to the enemy team. And a little bit extra damage to the target for the tiles that are destroyed. That is a huge ability, of course. This is my favorite ability. He learned it from Moon Knight. The Moon Silver Blades costs 12, deals 41,517 damage to a random enemy. Yeah, let's learn that one. Okay. And Skullcracker, like we saw before. Shadow Step, I think, is an underrated ability. It does cost 10, so it's expensive the first time, but it places 5 trap tiles. And then every time Taskmaster takes damage, he sidesteps the damage, just like Elektra, but he also earns 1 black AP back for those traps that are removed and deals damage for it. So once you play this, you might get up to 5 black AP back slowly in a row. And then Night Stalker, learned from Blade, deals target damage and then steals 1 AP from the enemy's strongest color every turn. And when it's Blade himself, it's actually more than 1 AP, but I think it really adds up to be plenty. All right, and who do we want to take into this fight? You might have guessed it, scrolling down and grabbing Polaris. There we go. Didn't do an AP boost, so I hope that we have the opportunity to win here. Again, we're not getting much out of the green, but don't forget green helps with the Grim Efficiency ability. That's what we're going to go for primarily. And then if we get blue, we'll decide between Taskmaster. Oh, right, we got the passive blue. That's a perfect idea because we can play the massively overrated Polaris. Not overrated, but just overplayed. She's just so good. Lucky that we landed on that random strike tile and Polaris already duplicated those strikes. We can stay on this, keep earning some blue. Man, this is going to be amazing. All right. We're going to get enough black to play Moon Silver Blades and then red and green in time to do this. I don't know if we can. Well, we're going to lose strike tiles pretty quickly at this. Don't think we have a way to get a blue match soon enough. Look at those strike tiles already dealing so much damage. That's not good. Should not have let them get all that red, and now we are in pretty big trouble with those attack tiles because we're not going to be able to stop Polaris from dealing that damage at the beginning of every turn. We need Kitty's repeater tile to land on that countdown. Nope. At least we got it matched away. Look at our health already in big trouble. Wow. Better get that out there. And now we need to try to get some of those attack tiles removed. Kitty's out. That's crazy. All right. Well, we absolutely have to be very careful about those attack tiles. I don't know if we're going to be able to win this one, honestly. That's ridiculous. Wow, those strikes are way too strong. Look at that. 9,100 in attack tiles and 12,000 in strikes against us. All right, we'll end that one. Okay, in this battle, let's check it out. We'll take on a very boosted Apocalypse level 570. He's got a lower level Beta Ray Bill on the team. And here's how we're going to do it with our own Kitty Pryde, boosted up quite a bit. Taskmaster, of course, with the Grim Efficiency. This should be fun if we can get some green before we play that with that red ability for some strong attack tiles. And then Polaris for her blue ability with the stun. Should be fantastic if it all works. Boost our AP. And go. Look at the health on Apocalypse, 214,000. We'll target... Let's see, let's target Bill first. Extra move in green with the Polaris Kitty team. That is just not fair. Got our speed shot. Didn't mention that, or did I? that we have that equipped as a passive on Taskmaster, so instant damage when those countdowns go off. How do we want to proceed here? I think we'll take this green match. Make sure that critical tile gets matched away. Some protect tiles from the match there. Okay, that looks good. Kitty's repeater comes out. We've already got 6,561 in protectiles. That's crazy. So, want to line up a red. Alright, I think we have a plan here. We can stun Apocalypse. He's unstunnable when he has a mutant on the team, but he doesn't have that here. Let's go ahead and get him stunned. He's got the biggest match damage by far. Now let's move back over to Beta Ray Bill. Match that green protectile. And I think we are pretty much cruising now. I wanted that red match. Maybe we can line up. Let's see. I know there's a lot of other things we could do. Bill's out. This is just way too much damage too quickly. Alright, now we get to work on the 214,000. By the time he wakes up, this special tile damage is going to be crazy, and we're not going to get enough red to play Grim Efficiency anyway. We'll look at the numbers by the time it's almost over. Wow, half down already. And victory. Incredible. Well, take my word for it on those attack tiles would have been very strong very quickly. Let's go to this one for our final battle of the night. We're going to take on pretty much the new meta of Colossus and Scarlet Witch. They are not boosted. They are normal levels, but we're going to bring in our Apocalypse, and he's got, wait till you see how much health. Can you see it there? It's crazy. We'll play Taskmaster for his blue, and in this case, let's go to Billy Club for that repeated stun. Should be very helpful. And we won't play as red because we've got Apocalypse for that, and we'll try to get in Moonsilver Blaze. We'll see how it goes. And just to get some black on the team, well, we'll bring in Old Man Logan. We haven't played him yet so far. Let's go. 265,000 health on Apocalypse at the level we've got him at. It's just really pretty crazy. Okay, want to try to get yellow going. Every time you have Apocalypse on your team, want to play that as quickly as possible. Scarlet Witch is going to deal damage back every turn when she has her repeater on the board. And Apocalypse is boosted up quite a bit, so much that he even tanks blue matches over Taskmaster. Got some yellow. We'll play Shared Strength. And look at this with Shared Strength. Now our abilities, the repeaters will produce pretty strong projectiles, level 458, but powers are increased by 27,500 damage for free. That's right. That's insane. I'd love to get another blue match. I don't know that we're going to get that. Let's get red here. Lost a couple repeater tiles. Okay, perfect. We do get a blue match. Hate to lose protects. Get more every couple of turns. And now, here we go. So, what I want to do, Scarlet Witch has the least amount of health on their team. And yeah, I think it's fine. Let's play this Billy Club. So she's stunned for 2 turns. Let's now move over to Taskmaster here. Let's get a blue match to protect our repeater there. All right. And now we have Survival of the Fittest to play. It deals multiple hits of damage against the lowest health enemy. That is Scarlet Witch. Now, while she's stunned, she does not get the benefit of her repeater tile right here, Mystical Feedback. And that would normally block a lot of this incoming damage and then also send it back our way. Look at this Survival of the Fittest. 12,800 damage for 4 hits, but don't forget we're boosted by Apocalypse and his yellow by that 27k. Amazing. All right, and in one more turn, let's see, 2 more turns, we're going to get the benefit of the stun, unless Apocalypse makes that match, and or Colossus if he makes that match against us. So let's see. Let's try to make some other matches available. Maybe he'll go for. And he does match our stun away. Okay. Well, just for that, we're going to pretty much take him out here. We got enough blue for another Billy Club. And that is going to do it in a turn or 2. Set up an extra move. Couldn't even get all of our abilities played, but I think you guys get the idea. Boosted 5 stars are obviously great, but then a Taskmaster who has the ability to pick and choose which one you want to use against the enemy team that makes the most sense. Different stuns, different team damage, different high damage for high cost. Just an excellent character. I wish he was boosted in the normal rotation of 4-star character boosts. He is really, as far as total design goes, I think he's probably one of the best overall characters in the game if we could have him available. So much more. Appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think of Taskmaster down in the comments below. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't yet so far. There's another video presented down below. Carry on there if you haven't seen it. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.